Check, check, check.
Hello and welcome once again. It's match day 3 at the Men's T20 Premier Cup 24. We are live here from the Al Amarat Cricket Grounds. Oval number 2 being used today for both the games on this occasion. And what an exciting contest is going to turn out to be, because the home team, Oman, will be taking on Cambodia today. We've had some exciting action here, setting ablaze this tournament. The previous 2 days have been absolutely thrilling. Match number 9, and of course, the two teams in front of you. Oman taking on Cambodia right now at Oval 2. What's going to happen now is that we're going to quickly head down to the center where our co-commentator Pranav Mehta is there with the two captains and the toss. Let's see what happens.
It's toss time here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Day 3 of the competition, and the home side, Oman, is going to be going against Cambodia. It's the Men's T20 Premier Cup 2024. And the home team, Zishan Maqsood, is going to be flipping the coin. Tails is the call, Prakash.
It is tails.
Tails it is. So what would you like to do?
Ball first.
Ball first is the call from Cambodia, and that is going to be an interesting game. Bowling first.
And yes, of course, Captain Lukman Butt of Cambodia winning the toss. And what he's going to do is he's going to have a little bit of a bowl first. Yesterday, they had a very, very tough game against the team lineup that they're going out with. Talking about Cambodia, Vimuktu Viraj Radela and Uday Singh Hatinjar, the wicket keeper, they'll be opening the innings with the bat. Salvan Etienne Bukes is the lower middle order big hitter. Gulam Murtaza Chuktai will be their guy with the opening ball. And then Lukman Butt, the captain, he had a great game yesterday. Along with him was Ram Roshan Sharan. What a great day with the bat and ball for him. Shravan Godara will be an opening bowler for them. Good pacer, Utkarsh Jain. And of course, completing that lineup is going to be Lakshit Gupta. The team lineup for Oman is going to be Akib Ilyas, Kashyap Kumar Prajapati opening the batting, Naseem Khush, Khalid Kale, Bilal Khan is always a menace, Ahmed Fayaz Bari will do duties behind the stumps, Zishan Maqsood, Ayan Khan, and of course, Mehran Khan completes that lineup. Just a summary of that toss that happened a while ago. Cambodia have won the toss and elected to bowl, and very important to speak about the conditions today. We've had a delayed start, and of course this is going to be 11 over a side game. To talk more about this, and joining me in the comm box for the very first time today is going to be Pranav Mehta. Good day to you.
Good morning. And this is such an incredible day. Overcast conditions. Thought match was never going to happen, but unpredictable Oman. Kumar Prajapati, such a dynamic player for Oman. Very elegantly, stylish. And along with him, it's going to be the powerhouse, the all-out attacking Mohammad Naseem. He was playing as a wicket-keeper to start off with, and now he has left the duty and he's going to be playing as a specialist batter. And he's got form on his side. Runs against Namibia in the previous series, and now coming into this tournament, striking the ball very clean.
Shravan Godara, and he'll look to swing the ball. He's got a very, very nippy pace, bowls with good zing, gets and generates pace off the deck. And he'll have to be played with some caution, I believe, especially Naseem Khushi, who does not, I believe, does not like the swinging ball too much up top in the power play. And you did see yesterday Kuwait making use of that power play. Clinto as well as Ravija against Cambodia. They got off to a flying start, and some unbelievable shots were played off the Cambodian bowlers. The only saving grace perhaps Captain Lukman Butt trying to pull back things a bit. First ball. And straight away outside edge, the ball's racing towards the boundary rope. Some good effort out there. And this is something the Cambodian fielders and the Cambodian unit as a fielding unit will want to improve today.
Yes, it's the ACC Men's T20 Premier Cup 2024. T20 is the word there, but this is going to be 11 overs a side. Pretty similar to the T10 format. The bat will be thrown at almost everything, and they would love to get as many on board as possible.
Some interesting stuff here. Will be very interesting to see if he can manage to get a little bit of swing onto that ball as well. Shot, and he's pulled it away. Big shot, and of course, early signs of aggression here from Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, and probably that's the only way he knows how to play. 6 runs here for Oman. First boundary.
What an incredible shot. It was back of length, but when you have that big backlift of Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, anything from the bat is always going to be flying, and it's going to be flying long. 6 valuable runs for Kashyap, and what a start. 8 of the first 2 deliveries.
He'll have to adapt quickly, Shravan Godara. Short balls are not going to be his best friend, especially on a deck like this. Tries to play an expansive drive, but then misses, all ends up. So finally getting a hint of swing. Shravan managing to get back on that occasion. Let's have a look at that 6 again. Was absolutely timed to perfection. Got into position really quickly and read that short ball really well.
One thing that Cambodia would want to adapt to is, yes, there will be a little bit of wetness in the outfield because of the rains that happened all through the morning, and that's where the swing can be cut off. So the towels will have to come into play.
Caught and straight into the hands of the fielder. Etienne Bukes has probably grabbed a stunner here, and it's a big wicket. Aggressor of runs, Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, who's just coming fresh off a big maximum, has now got to make a long way back to the dressing room.
It's an important time to score runs, but when you have the hands of Etienne Bukes, it is always going to be taken. Wonderful catch. Holding on to something that was traveling as good as that. It's incredible fielding at almost backward point. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, the star batter, is going to be walking back for 8 of 4 deliveries. He had a maximum to his name. And this is early blow for Oman. In walks Aqib Ilyas. He's the star of the Oman national cricket team over the past few years. Comes in at number 3, and he's immediately always looking to attack. In this tournament, 2 matches, 62 runs. And this is incredible figures. The average of 62. Although a different kind of day, overcast conditions, but the class of Aqib Ilyas is going to come into play.
Yes, of course, this is his second match, and of course, he scored that 62 in the very first game against Bahrain. Shravan Godara trying to strike or get first blood away here, but then, of course, it's not after a very expensive over already. 8 runs of this over, but keeping in mind it's going to be 11-a-side contest, so you would expect the batters to go hammer and tongs and throwing themselves at every possible loose delivery that they can get, even converting the good deliveries into some good shots and few runs here. The power play area is going to be absolutely critical. 3 overs of power play in the slot, and of course this has been driven well. Lukman Butt is one of the safest fielders and probably one of the more sure cricketers in this Cambodian side. End of the very first over, quite eventful as a matter of fact. 8 for 1 Oman after the first over. Captain Lukman Butt just getting into action, and this time is negotiated well. First ball for Naseem Khushi, and he makes use of it, puts it to full use, guides it deftly towards the cover region, and he'll grab 4 for it. So Lukman Butt will have to adapt.
Naseem Khushi, so important, dancing down the track, cutting out all the swing that was possible for Lukman Butt and driving it all along the ground. The power, the finesse of Naseem Khushi is going to be very critical, especially in the next 2 overs. It's time for power play, and Oman would want a lot of impact in this power play.
Yes, that's much better. Trying to use the deck, trying to get a little bit of deviation from the deck, pitching within the stumps, and then you have that hint of away movement. And Lukman Butt has been exciting, especially in the last game. Have a look at that. He had no answer, I believe, Naseem Khushi, to that delivery, and probably he should have looked to play a cross-batted shot or just forcing Naseem Khushi to play that cross-batted shot, because they know that it's an 11-over game and it's going to be a great, great show here.
The conditions have a big role to play, and this is pulled well. The power of Naseem Khushi is coming to play here at the Oman Cricket Academy. He loves to dominate, and that's exactly what he's doing. And especially he's doing it against the opposing captain.
Yes, of course. And this one, once again, Naseem Khushi managing to read that short ball as early as possible and maintains a good balance while playing that pull shot. Targets that area, doesn't hesitate to go aerial on this occasion, especially because he knows that it's a power play time and you need to make merry. The sun's shining bright now. Full ball, and what a loft this is, down the ground. Will it go for 6? Yes, it does. So Naseem Khushi manages to make merry in this particular over. Nearly 14 runs of the first 4 deliveries, and this is not looking good for Cambodia. They'll have to adapt really, really quickly.
This is incredible stuff. Shot of the day from Naseem Khushi, using his height to his advantage. A short ham jab, not even looking to complete the shot. That's the power of Naseem Khushi. That's the elegance of Naseem Khushi. He's looking to make things happen, and these are troubled times for Cambodia. He can damage this bowling side of Cambodia.
Worked away towards the onside. Going to be only a single, so good cricket here. 11 over a side game. You came into this, that of course you're going to be like 20 over cricket all around. Just have a look at that shot. Just coming in, making sure he has perfect balance. Gets the ball onto the bat nicely, lofts it. What an elegant 6 this is from Naseem Khushi, and this is perhaps one of the main reasons why he's been provided that opening slot.
It all comes down to the confidence. The runs that are there behind his back. He believes in himself.
Try something cute. The leg was outside the off stump, so he's probably going to be safe regarding that. Aqib Ilyas is a very, very strong player on the onside. However, that uneventful delivery does not reflect the way this over has gone. Nearly 15 runs off it. So the second over has perished. 23 for 1 Oman. Shravan Godara to continue. And of course, Naseem Khushi, after gathering a little bit of confidence in that previous over, will obviously want to take a few chances here. It's the last over of the power play. 23 for 1 is where Oman find themselves at the moment. Now, Cambodia is fresh to this big stage. And what an occasion for them, rubbing shoulders with the big boys of Asian cricket, especially the likes of Oman. And then last afternoon, they had their match against Kuwait. They did manage to give in a good performance. Big shot once again. He's picked it up. 2 fielders trying to converge and interested in that. But no, I guess it's just going to end up being another maximum. So early exercise for the umpires out there in the center. And some early intent shown by Naseem Khushi.
The power of Naseem Khushi, using his height to his advantage, getting to the reach of the ball. And every time he strikes that ball, it is going to be traveling. He's such an impactful player. He is doing incredibly good for Oman in the shorted format.
Once again, just does that short arm jab. Luckily, there is a fielder located out there, gets a little bit of hand onto it. So Naseem Khushi will manage to get off strike. It's going to be really interesting to see how Aqib Ilyas responds to such conditions. 11-over game, and Aqib Ilyas has plenty of experience playing the tape ball form of cricket, doesn't he? He's always an exciting cricketer, loves going towards the onside, has those amazing wrists. The flicks comes into play, and of course, these are home conditions for him.
Two ways to look at things. One is the conditions, overcast conditions, clouds.
What a drive, up in the air. He clears the fielder over the covers. And of course, he's going to grab four. So finally getting into the act, Aqib Ilyas as well.
This is damaging. This is damaging to the confidence of Cambodia. Oman have come all guns blazing, and they're playing shots all around the ground. If it was the power of Naseem Khushi on this occasion, it is the elegance of Aqib Ilyas. This is classic. This is classic stuff from Oman. They're dominating this Cambodian side and breaking their back.
Shravan Godara still trying to get a hang of things here. Shot, and of course this one's picked up as well, and Aqib Ilyas doesn't miss many of those. Once again, it's going to be some exercise for the umpires out there in the middle. Aqib Ilyas has joined the party. 10 quick runs in 2 balls.
What wonderful batting from Aqib Ilyas. This was back of length. And what an incredible strike, getting the major part of the bat to make sure that this ball travels all the way. He's a strong lad. Wonderful hand-eye coordination is something that he offers. Loves to be cheeky, innovative. And innovation is something that is going to come into play very soon if he survives for a while.
This time, once again, another short delivery, and this is something that Shravan Godara will have to do it, but then interested is the fielder at deep square leg. And Aqib Ilyas trying to up the ante further on the very last delivery of the power play will perish. So a wicket finally to Shravan. Second for him, as a matter of fact, in 2 overs. So he's gone for runs, and at the same time, a wicket to him.
He was looking to accelerate anything in his arc. And why not? It was the last ball of the power play. He wanted to make the most of it. On this occasion, finding the fielder, and he wouldn't mind it. Oman wouldn't mind it. It is that kind of a match where they want to go all guns blazing. 10 of 6 deliveries for Aqib Ilyas. And Oman are going to be completing this power play for 40 for 2. It's the power play number 2. 5 circles from the umpire, assuring that there will be a relief for the bowler. 5 fielders allowed in the out circle, covering the boundaries, and they need more of them with the intent that is provided by Oman, especially that man on the screen, Naseem Khushi. He's brought his power here at the Oman Cricket Academy, ground number 2. ACC Men's T20 Premier Cup 2024, and Oman have come to the party on day number 3. In the shortened match, 11 overs aside. And what an incredible start that has been to this game. 40 in the power play for Oman. Yes, it's a 3-over power play.
Left arm orthodox Utkarsh now getting into the act, and these are some similar tactics that the Cambodians have used in the previous game as well. And whenever you're up against some big hitting, you would always want to try and slow things down a bit. Big shot here from Naseem Khushi. Once again, tries to take that aerial route. There is still a fielder out there in the deep, so it's only going to be a single. What's going to be interesting is the way Zishan Maqsood now approaches his innings. Normally a very sedate player, likes to get his eye in, but for today it's going to be a different situation. You've got conditions that demand to get going from ball number 1.
One thing that's going to happen as the innings progresses is that ball will get heavier. It will accumulate a lot of moisture that is there abundantly available in the outfield. And that will make shot making a little difficult.
Trying to charge down the track on ball number 1, and of course it's going to find the fielder. So early intent shown from Zishan Maqsood against the left arm finger spinner. Naseem Kushi probably knows just one way, and that's to go downtown, especially for a spinner like Utkarsh. Wonder if there's a little bit of turn and bounce available for him.
Utkarsh to Naseem Kushi, and the power comes in play here at the Oman Cricket Academy, striking it through the line. The way he uses his height, it's incredible.
Absolutely. And just as mentioned before, he loves going downtown to the finger spinners, and that's probably a sweet spot for him. Loves getting the ball onto the bat, and that's available aplenty, especially if Utkarsh is going to toss it up to him. Much better here from Utkarsh Jain, but negotiated well from Naseem Kushi. Looking for the second run. Good throw from the deep.
One thing that will be playing in the Oman camp is that they posted 170, 175 in the game against Bahrain, and that was not enough with the way Bahrain came attacking towards them. And another point is that the way UAE-Bahrain match happened on this very ground, 235 posted by UAE, and Bahrain came all guns blazing. Of the inside edge, they will rotate the strike.
Yeah, absolutely. And from whatever we've seen of Cambodia yesterday afternoon, also turned out to be pretty nice. With that, I think it's just the end of the fourth over. It's going to be 49 for 2 Oman at the moment. Straight away off spinner out there in the middle for Cambodia at the moment. It's going to be Ram Roshan Sharan for Cambodia. He's had a good day with the bat and a little bit with the ball, and primarily his target is going to be the left-hander Zishan Maqsood on this occasion, trying and keeping him quiet. But at the moment, it's going to be Naseem Kushi, the right-hander, who's just launched this ball into orbit. It's high and mighty, and of course, he's going to be absolutely critical in this national team setup and always be looking to get some maximums. Yeah.
It is Luqman Butt who's standing at long on, and he had no interest in whatsoever in getting involved. Such is the power of this man, Naseem Kushi, striking it clean, dancing around the wicket, using his height to his advantage, getting to the reach of the ball, and he never looked to keep it down. This is incredible stuff from Naseem Kushi. Quickly moving on to 36 of 15.
Still needing to adapt here, Naseem Kushi, as well as Ram Sharan. Now what's going to happen here is Ram Sharan going for a maximum on the very first delivery or the second delivery of this over. And you're all of a sudden under pressure, wondering what to do next. New balls have been ordered. And such was the might and the power of that big shot of Naseem Kushi at this stage of the innings. 36 of 15, 12 and a half runs and over from here onwards will take them to 136 in 11 over game. This is always going to be an uphill task.
For sure, no two thoughts. It's a wonderful day to play and witness cricket here at the Oman Cricket Academy. These wonderful visuals are brought to you by TCM, the production team that works tirelessly behind the scenes, so that you're able to get all the... I will come back to that, because the power of Naseem Kushi is continuing to dominate here against Cambodia. all along the ground on this occasion through the cover region, and 4 more.
Not allowing Ram Charan to settle down, and he's definitely played that. Wonderful balance shown there, and the timing was so perfect. The ball was racing towards this quick outfield on oval number 2 at the Al Amrat Oman Cricket Academy, dancing down the track, and what a big swing that is. Just a single, but he certainly has come out in some mood here, Naseem Khushi. Finally, the off-spinner will have a go at the left-hander Zishan Maqsood.
He's looking for a boundary every ball. Why not? It's an 11 over a game. They have just over 6 overs to play in the first innings, and they want to dominate. They want to get as many on the board as possible. They want to bat Cambodia out of this contest.
Definitely played behind the keeper. It's going to be only a single. So yes, of course, you've got a few runs in this over, and you would want to maximize that at the most. A few singles here, a couple there, odd boundaries on poor deliveries, and all of a sudden you're looking at a commanding total. Short ball, and once again takes the aerial route. Naseem Khushi is planning to make a massive statement here at the Oman Cricket Academy Oval 2. It's match number 2 for Oman at the moment, racing to 47 in 18 deliveries. And with that, we come to the end of the 5th over. It's going to be 67 for the loss of 2 wickets, Oman. Utkarsh Jain, another slower bowler for Cambodia at the moment. They do seem to be in a spot of bother here. Lukman, but the captain of Cambodia, electing to bowl first, and his bowlers have not responded well on this occasion. The pace bowlers have been bowling far too short, and then the spin bowlers, the slower bowlers, also not bowling the right areas.
There's nothing much that you can do when you are dominant against the power of Naseem Khushi. It has come to party here on match day number 3. What wonderful striking from Mohammad Naseem Khushi. 47 of 18. Just 3 away from his landmark. And in my opinion, he's going to continue.
Full and deftly played. So change of sorts for Naseem Khushi. Probably wants to have a good look at the bowler before going bang bang in this particular over.
Probably he will hold one end as Zishan Maqsood looks to target Utkarsh, the left arm spinner.
Yes, he does. This time he goes over covers, and of course that ball, after a couple of bounces, will certainly make its way to the fence. So now Zishan Maqsood wants to get into the act with a boundary to his name.
This is brilliant tactical implementation from Oman. The lefty goes after the left arm spinner. Zishan Maqsood, the captain. Trouble times for Cambodia continue. 5.3, 73 on the board already.
Big shot. This time he's just thumped it towards the onside, but however, it's only going to find the hands of the fielder stationed at cow corner. Captain Lukman Butt, one of the safest hands in this Cambodian side, will manage to see the back of Zishan Maqsood heading back into the hut.
So the captain holds on to the captain. Zishan Maqsood is going to be departing. He was looking to make merry here against the left arm spinner and not getting the best part of his bat on this occasion. It's a longer boundary as well. And it is Lukman who's going to be holding on to that. Oman lose their third, and they wouldn't mind because they are looking to get as many as possible in these 11 overs. 73 for 3, 5.4. Yes, it's time to thank our partners, official partners, Dafa News, 1xBat, Babu 88 Sports, official streaming partner India, official streaming partner India, Fancode, official broadcast partner Nepal, Kantipur TV, and these wonderful visuals are brought to you courtesy of TCM. A big thank you to the Asian Cricket Council and Oman Cricket for hosting this wonderful T20 tournament in these wonderful grounds of Oman Cricket Academy.
Works it away towards the onside. He'll certainly look for that second run as well, but no, says Naseem Kushi, not interested. So Ayan Khan will have to just stay put on that occasion. 6 overs gone, 75 for 3 Oman at the moment.
It's time for you to unlock cricket. Download the AC to be doing that right now. It's available on Android and iOS platforms. You could also visit the website www.asiancricket to get highlights of all the action that's on offer. If you're not there, you're missing out on a major opportunity because there is a lot of action to offer. This is the ACC Men's T20 Premier Cup 2024 and the big reward is in the way. That prime position in the Asia Cup. And alongside me, it's going to be the senior statesman Jamil Zaidi, who is going to be joining me for the remaining 5 overs of the first innings. Yes, if you have joined me in late, it is a rain-affected match.
Thank you, Pranav. Wonderfully weather today in the morning, but it was a rain curtailment of 11 overs each side. Oman has been asked to bat first, and they did what they were looking for. Down the leg side. Let's wait for the umpire signals. So blistering start for Oman. Especially Mohammad Naseem Khurshid on 49 of 21 deliveries. Ayan Khan just came in. 3 wickets down. Zishan Maksud back into the dugout. A very good start for Oman.
Looking for his 50 on this occasion. It's Mohammad Naseem Khurshid, 49 of 21 deliveries. Oman has had a wonderful start and it's courtesy of Mohammad Naseem Khurshid and he's looking to make merry here at the Oman Cricket Academy. In the process, he will get his 50. And what an incredible way to get your 50. It's an impactful innings. He's looked to make damage and he's damaged the Cambodian attack all around the ground with his power, finesse and his attacking ability. Mohammad Naseem Khurshid playing as a specialist batter. He's a wicket-keeping batsman, but in this match, in this tournament, he's playing as a specialist batter and he's making things happen. 5 boundaries and 4 sixes in the process, and look at that strike rate of 240. That's how damaging he's been.
Hammered out towards it between mid-off and mid-on, and it's valiant effort, but finally the boundary has come up for Naseem Khurshid. Brilliant batting from him, blistering knock, 5 sixes, of course. He's such a... He played for Oman for so many years, coming down. Best part is that it's reached to the ball is absolutely brilliant.
He should have been a mathematician. He's bisecting the field to perfection. Keeping both the fielders interested and diving efforts from both the fielders is not going to be able to stop it. He's making things happen for Oman here. Short, slower delivery, and this is in. After being impacted to back-to-back boundaries, that's a dot ball and it's valuable for Cambodia. How much do you think is a good score? It's an 11-over game.
Approximately 140, 145. I'm looking from here on because the way the Naseem Khurshid started, so as Kashyap Kamar, but he doesn't do well. Then Zishan Maksud came in. He also did some big shots. So I think 140, 150 would have been a definite total from here on.
Struck once again. This has come from the middle of the bat. The fielders are the spectators. This is incredible striking from Mohammad Naseem Kushi. He's batting Cambodia out of this game. Incredible striking. Everything is coming from the middle of the bat, and this is very, very serious trouble for Cambodia at the moment.
Shot pulled beautifully right from the meat of the bat towards the mid-wicket boundary for the 6. He is really on song now. Blistering knock he has played so far for Oman. Oman badly looking for a good total so that they can come up at the end of the innings that have got some lot of good batting from these people, from Zishan Maksud as well. And now it's Naseem Kushi who's taking the cue. Once again, shot pulled beautifully over to the square leg boundary for 6.
6 is a joke for Naseem Kushi at the moment. Anything in his arc, out of his arc does not matter. 7 overs done, 95 for 3 Oman, and they're dominating this team. This is Naseem Kushi for you. This is the way things have happened for him. Getting to his 50. He's used his height to his advantage. Anything in his arc has been dispatched. Anything out of his arc has been dispatched. He's enjoyed this overcast conditions here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Yes, at the toss we did feel it is going to be advantage bowling side, and that advantage has disappeared within seconds because the power of Naseem Kushi has come to the party. Using his power, and on occasions he's been looked to be cheeky as well, and everything has worked for him, and that's exactly how he got to his 50, playing a paddle sweep over the fine leg. And why not? Celebration has come, and celebration has continued for Naseem Kushi, because even after getting to his 50, he's continued to damage the Cambodian attack. This is incredible striking, brilliant gameplay. Ayan Khan on this occasion, he's joined Naseem Kushi. Everybody is taking a liking, and it is Ayan Khan on this occasion. Utkarsh has been dispatched for a maximum over long on.
But you do have such a good start in the batting. Definitely the batter is coming up. There's no pressure at all. Look at that one. Just picked it up nicely from the meat of the bat over the long on boundary for the maximum. So runs are really flowing for Oman. Of course, through the bat of Naseem Kushi, and now Ayan Khan has now come up with some blistering attack on the Cambodian bowlers.
140, 150 is what you mentioned, and I believe Oman is in course to achieving that. Yes, there is the power of Rafiullah which is still to come in, but it doesn't matter because two batters, Ayan Khan and Naseem Kushi, are enjoying these facilities here at the Oman Cricket Academy. They're the home side. They understand this ground, the dimensions, the circumstances, everything much better than Cambodia. And that's where Cambodia have missed or erred in their line and length. They've not been able to make use of these facilities, the conditions, overcast conditions, and the wicket.
Once again, down the wicket, and this was the wicket. Badly looking for the Cambodian bowlers, and it was Utkarsh who got the wicket of Naseem Kushi. So finally, the man who was destroying the bowling of Cambodia back into the dugout. Wicket number 4 down for Oman.
We often talk about commentators, because what is the opposite of commentators? Because on this occasion, we were saying that Cambodia are not making use of the facilities, and just that Utkarsh bowling an arm ball, and Mohammad Naseem Kushi, the wicket-keeping batsman for Oman, who's playing as a specialist batsman, not able to read that arm ball from Utkarsh. He departs, but what a wonderful knock. 69 of 27. And those boundaries and sixes flowed all over the Oman Cricket Academy ground number 2. Oman 102 for the loss of 4 wickets. And it will be 102 for 5 wickets, I beg your pardon. Yes, we got it right on the first occasion. It is 102 for 4. Mohammad Naseem Kushi has departed and Khalid Kail has come into attack. Arm ball, and arm ball continues to flow. A quick single off the pads will allow them to get a single.
Khalid Kale, another blistering batter Oman has got. They tried to get the runs we were talking about in 51-60 to make them comfortable. They do have a brilliant batting and bowling attack with Bilal Khan. Beautifully bowled down the rack offside, and it was whisked by the keeper as well. So one additional run.
Runs coming in form of bye. Tough outing for Cambodia so far, courtesy of Mohammad Naseem Khushi. An impactful innings that might have batted Cambodia out of this match. Flight in and struck straight down the ground. Lot of power, but there is protection in the deep that will allow Khalid Kale to get off strike. 8 overs done, 105 for Oman, and they're dominating this game.
Utkarsh is bowling to bowl his third over, possibly the last one. The beautifully hit over the couch corner. The fielder is there, and they go for the single. After the fall of Naseem Khushi, runs are now really getting difficult for the batters to come up the way Naseem Khushi was playing. He was just doing the right for Oman. And joining me in the com box is Amin Wagle.
Yeah, now Vimukti Viraj Radela has been introduced into the attack. Once again, just that 1 over in the previous game against Kuwait, in which he conceded 12 runs, probably the last over. Trying to charge down the track and correcting himself at the very last moment. Ayan Khan, a little bit of sloppy fielding will only allow him to get a couple of runs added to the total. This has suddenly been quite an under pressure performance for Cambodia at the moment.
Actually, I think they don't have the exposure the other teams have got, especially in this part of the area where in Gulf, the first time they've been visiting here. They played 2 matches, but of course, they did one in the first match. About 140 runs they have scored in that match.
Yes, of course, and Ayan Khan goes downtown and he goes towards the onside, a big, towering, monstrous 6 towards the long on boundary. So what a brilliant strike this is from Ayan Khan, under pressure to get a few runs behind his back and making sure that he does not let this occasion go, especially against a side like Cambodia who have their backs against their walls, under pressure, trying to make their way into the big league. Similar sort of a shot. It's been hit really hard. And once again, Etienne Bukes has been probably the pick of the fielders this afternoon. Been everywhere already. Taken